Hi guys, Matt here. I scratched my head over the auto-decompressor used in the new Royal Enfield UCE engines ever since I had trouble with the one on my 2011 B5. So I understand how it works now, but since I've got an exhaust cam in my hands here, I thought I'd make a video to demonstrate how it works. I've got a bit of an awkward camera setup, so sorry for any video weirdness. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the pros or cons or whys of this system. I'm just going to show you how it works. So according to the manual, the service manual, the decomp will activate below 350 cam RPMs or 700 engine RPMs and raise the hydraulic lifter to open the exhaust valve. Okay, so here's what happens. At low engine speed, the flyweight, which is movable, is in this position. Keeps the actuating pin, which is on this side, in the raised position, which raises the lifter at each rotation. As near as I can measure, the lifter is bumped by only about 15 thousandths of an inch or 0.38 millimeters, which is just enough to ease compression. So as the engine speed increases, the spin of the cam moves and holds the flyweight away from the cam center like so. So as it's spinning around, it swings out, which rotates the actuating pin, which exposes a flat. So now the lifter rides over the slot without being bumped, so no decompression occurs. So at low speeds, the flyweight is in towards the middle, and you can see, perhaps, let me figure this out, there's a little curve there. Now I'm going to move with my finger here, I'm going to move the flyweight out, and you can see the pin turn and expose a flat, so now there's no lift for decompression. So if I turn it back, decompression, decompression release, and as I rotate it again, it's flat and the lifter rides over without bumping the exhaust valve. So maybe you can get a better shot of it here. Not much of a lift, just enough to do the job. Okay, so what was missing from my initial understanding was how does the flyweight cause that little actuating pin to pivot? None of the pictures or diagrams I had were clear, so I can show you by disassembling the mechanism. So you can see there's a little screw here holding it all together, and if I just pull that screw out, I can get in close here. Okay, little shoulder screw can come out. Now, attached to that decompressor is the flyweight. It's a tiny little spring, and this is not going so well. You set this down, pull this spring out. Okay, little spring which helps hold it all in position. Tiny little hook, a tiny little hole, fits in there like that, so that spring action helps. Doesn't seem like it does much, but it must help. So anyway, so there's that. Now on the other end of the flyweight, you can see there's a little slot, and coinciding with that slot, the pin, actuating pin, you can see there's a little lever. If I raise it up here. Okay. Now, as the flyweight moves in and out just a little bit, that notch, oops, I'm out of the frame, that notch rides in there. As the flyweight pivots, it brings the pin with it, rotating it, twisting it in that way. So none of the diagrams I saw earlier showed that little pin, didn't make it very clear. So as the flyweight moves, actuates that little pin, and this, too many pins, actuating pin twists, creating lift. So there you go. Now you know the secret of the UCE auto decompressor. Thanks for watching.